Hey folks, it's the Red! Getting back to Let's Play Shantae. We're going to be making our way to Oasis Town before long, but first, we need to make a quick stop in Watertown one more time. Not for the purpose of saving, but okay. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's see if we can find the, yes, here it is, warp squids. So now we can finally talk about what these are for. You just walk up to this mother squid here, and she'll be saying, "You found my baby!" That is my baby, right? It's so hard to tell. You are the worst mother ever. She will take any baby squid that you give her. Thing is, you could give her any baby squid from any labyrinth, and they'll take them as if they were own. Squids are such terrible parents. Anyway, give her the last one. And hooray! You found them all. Now I'll teach you something very useful. Watch carefully. Except she's not actually going to show us anything. She's just going to straight up give us the dance moves. You can perform this dance anytime you like to warp back to this town, day or night. Yes, we can. If we execute that dance, we can warp back to Watertown at our leisure. Which, trust me, is a lot more handy than to, hike all the way through the overworld. Anyway, one last order of business. We can now afford another equipment part, so let's go ahead and do that as well. Yes, the sash is now purchasable. If we do an attack during a spin kick, we'll be able to do a drill attack. We'll show that in a minute. And since we're here, I might as well go ahead and buy a vial as well. I'm going to buy vial 2 because it can restore more hearts than the vial 1. I know I've only got 3 hearts right now, but that should be changing before long. Let's head for the gate now. Okay, and now we're going to be heading back towards Scuttletown as we need to head to the west in order to get to Oasis Town. But before we do so, here's a demo of the new move. First we do a jump kick, and we press B again, and we can do a drill. Should come in handy. Especially when I press up while I'm going through one of the attacks. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump cut as we make our way to the west, since there's really no need to show all this again. I'll see you in a minute. So remember this heart holder that we passed on the way here? Well, now that we have the monkey transformation, we should be able to get up here. And up we go. Hooray! A heart holder! My hearts will be increased by 1. So yes, now we can take 1 more hit. Which is good, because it looks like we're about to take 1. Okay, let's wait for a good time to unfreeze the action. Now? Nope. Definitely no. Okay, well, we got the heart holder at least, so another jump cut back to town. Alright, we made it back to Scuttletown. We have a few things that we need to pick up here as well. Let's see, first thing I'm going to do is head for the bathhouse. For a quick 4 heart health recovery. And now let's swing by the item shop. Remember back in the first video when I said Vanishing Cream wasn't really all that useful in this game? Well, I lied. There's one particular use for it that we will see in a little bit. There we go. Alright. We're done around here for now, so back to the gates. As we now make our way to the west. Yes, we're now treading some new territory here, and with it, new enemies. Like these Naga women, or whatever they are. They're like part snake and part human. They're pretty interesting, I guess. They also like to jump and shoot those little, noise crush looking things. They tend to home in on you, so make sure you're close by so that they don't come into you. Also, we have a ladder. Underground passages are usually a good place to find goodies. I know they're hidden power-ups. Hey look, it's a heart holder, but there seems to be a wall in the way and we can't really get past it. It raises when we move away from it, though. But it's just not going to let you pass by. So, and no, you can't use the monkey transformation to do this either. Case in point. And so, let's back off a bit. And now we can finally put this vanishing cream to work. Press up and B to use an item, and I am now flashing. I can walk right past the door. No problem. And so we get up, and now we have the heart holder. And just like that, we now have 5 hearts on our life bar. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and get out of here. Onward! Important note about dancing is that you should make sure that you're in an area where you won't be attacked while you're dancing, because you can still take damage that way. Also, spikes are instant death. Don't land on them. Those snakes like to jump with you, from what I've seen. Get out of me! Get out of me, okay? They're a little annoying. They're also quite durable, which of course doubles their hits at night. Look, take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits to bring them down. Crazy. And here we have a ladder. With another underground passage, but unlike the last one, there are no goodies here. This is just the way we need to go to continue. Continuing on, we now find our way into the Ladies' Desert. There's also a men's counterpart, but we'll see that later. Home to even more durable enemies. And also cactus. Don't jump, don't walk into them, I don't think I should need to say that. We also have scorpion women. Since it's night, they're going to take 6 hits to bring down, so I'd sooner just avoid them. Avoid any fighting if you can avoid it. Because these things do take a while to bring down. And the scorpions tend to walk towards you while you're hitting them, which can be problematic. So unless you can get them in a spot like what I just did there, I would just avoid them altogether. God, you'll take forever. Ooh, okay. Should be getting fairly close now. Whoa, whoa! I thought you were... I wasn't expecting you to, come down already. Back off. Okay, we made it across. And here we are at Oasis Town. Let's head on in. So many of the same places we saw in the last 2 towns are also here. Except for Sky's hatchery, we'll check that out in a moment, as well as the gecko chamber. Right now I'd like to heal up. Right, this is the place to, heal up. We all know that. There we go. Sure is gonna be nice having a 5-heart life bar. Alright, continuing on. Let's, guess we can see what kind of items are here, too. Of course, many of the same items we've already seen before are all here. The 3 vials, the vanishing cream, exit candy, and mints, flash, storm, pike ball. Nothing really we need or can afford at this time, but actually I can afford, the vial, so I guess I'll grab one of those. There we go. Starting my stockpile. And now let's go ahead and advance the plot by visiting Sky's hatchery. Sky is another good friend of Shantae. So let's walk all the way to this end of the room to talk to her, and then walk all the way back to have the conversation. What are you doing in Oasis Town? Hey, Shantae! I sold my warbird, so I'm here on an egg hunt. An egg hunt? As you can see, I've got some new trainees to keep me company. They're eggs, they don't keep you company. Great, but I don't see Wrench around. You didn't sell him, did you? Who's Wrench? Love how this game just assumes we know who all these characters are, even though this is the first game of the series. But I digress. Of course not. I'd never part with him. Would I, Wrench? Yes, Wrench is Sky's pet bird. Caw! So how's the genie business? Are you still playing watchdog for that dinky fishing hole? Scuttletown's no hole. Besides, right now it's turning up more action than any place. Which reminds me, I'm searching for something called the Golem Stone. Ever hear of it? Nope, but there's a place called the Golem Mine a few miles into the desert. Could be some connection. After all, they have the same name. I'd show you where exactly, but I need to tend these eggs. Would you like me to send Wrench to scout for you? Would you? That'd be perfect. Find the mine, Wrench. Go! So yes, all we have to do now, she's going to send the bird out to go find the mine, and now all we have to do is go look for the bird. So with that, let's head on out. Almost about time to head back into the desert. Yeah. Alright, let's head on over to the gates, and now we're going to head back to the desert to try and find Wrench. But we are going to be trekking the same amount of area that we already covered. So I'm going to do a jump cut to get back to the ladder. Back in a moment. Okay, so now we're at the ladder that we originally took to get to Oasis Town, but now we're going to continue to the west from here. What's up with this passage? Doesn't look like we can get up here with the monkey, but I'm sure there's some way up there. The background ought to be a tell, but that'll be for later. We have more snakes to deal with. Snake women, whatever. Not as durable during the day, which is good for me. And now we're at the other part of the desert, the men's desert. Here we have male scorpions. They take a few more hits than their female counterparts. Because men are tougher, apparently. You'll want to get out of the ground when they do that, because they will have their stinger poke out in the ground right under you. And that's not nice. And here comes night, which means those male scorpions are going to take 10 hits to bring down. Avoiding the shots of those rhinoceros beetles aren't too bad. And yeah, there's the stinger poking out of the ground. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay. Wasn't quite ready for him. Should be getting close now, and yes, there it is. This is the Golem Mine, home to the Golem Stone, and a new transformation. We'll be needing to make our way in here shortly, as soon as Wrench decides to show up. But for now, I think we're going to head further to the west. Anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and save my game now. Oh, and I'm gonna jump straight into a cactus. Lovely. Anyway. Come on, get up there. There we go. There's Wrench. So we'll go up and talk to him. Wrench! There you are! Can you help me get into this place? I'm fresh out of ideas. I'm out of ideas before I even got here. Caw! Caw! Oh sure, just fly away and, yeah, there you go. That's why he's called Wrench. What a wrenching experience. And with that, the door opens. And now we can head on inside, and inside we shall go in the next video. I'll see you then.